Okay, let's try this again. Well, you guys might have noticed from watching some of my videos, I'm really against the whole Nazi idea. Like, the whole socialist Nazi part, taking money from other people and giving it to you. Or not even giving it directly to you, giving it to the government and then having the government give you a little bit of it. I think that's a horrible idea. We all know the government cannot be trusted. I mean, they can spy on people behind their back. I want to take that away from them. What they did is, okay, they will spy on you behind your back and you don't even know anything about it. What information they have. You're not making money off of the information they have about you. Well, right now, Facebook is getting all your information. Facebook even come out with a new cell phone. They're trying to get you to give them more information. Why don't we keep all that information? That information is your information. The government should be around to help you gather and keep that information so you can sell it. Because if you choose not to sell it, you can go ahead and have a regular job if you're lucky enough to get one before it is replaced by a robot. But for the youth and the other younger people that wasted all that money going to college, they're not gonna have a good paying job now because a robot will have their job. And everyone that's worried about everyone dude, that's not gonna happen for hundreds of years. Dude, they're already doing robots, doctors right now, robot hotels, robot food. Because you guys wanted $50 an hour, you got replaced by a computer. They decided they're going to start to do touchscreen orders where you just go in and place the order at McDonald's now instead of you asking for 15. But if you're asking for 10 cents an hour to be a digital copy of you, that I can understand that might be working, because then a lot of companies would just pay you 10 cents an hour just to help society, help you out, because the money is going to come back to them. Because once you when you're making $200 an hour working for the government, or 10 cents an hour working for a private company, it will start to add up, especially when you combine them. Okay, well, I'm trying to tell you about how bad the Nazis are. The Nazis were global socialists. The Nazis had Muslims. They wanted to take over the world. They were going to use Muslims, like how they got a Muslim in charge of London, and they had a Muslim in charge of America for a while. We almost lost this wonderful Christian nation. And how do you know Christian is the right religion? If it wasn't, it would not be attacked as much as it is. you don't see them. They're not attacking the Hindus. They're not attacking the other stuff. Well, they're protecting the Jewish people because it tells you in the Bible about protecting the Jews. Uh, there's a lot of scientific proof that we are an experiment. Even we are not experimenting for God, but God created us perfect, and then we were experimenting to decide if we can accept God, accept Jesus, or if we're gonna end up like Mars and just destroy a whole planet. There are aliens. Aliens have agreement with God not to interfere with us straight away until we're ready. Because the moon is a spaceship. The moon is like, I don't know if it's time traveling, but it's a travel trailer. The moon was just put there. Someone told me they heard they had audio of religious music that was supposedly they could hear it when they flew around. I was always wondering, how do you hear music in space? There's no sound for it to vibrate and travel on. But that's religion for you. God can do a bunch of different stuff. And the whole, why God would just say evil, because they're good aliens, they're bad aliens. It's easier just to go, it's just, they're all bad. That way you don't have to worry about them interfering with them or anything. But there's being more scientific evidence that the moon is a spaceship, that we were created. The Tower of Babel was to go up into space and to see if they could get to the moon and reach the crater. But then, whatever, it got destroyed and scattered. We all learned different languages. So if we all wanted to learn a language, we could use a government cell phone that automatically does the translating, and we can have a voice of God technology on our earpieces. And so they'll be communicating to us in our own language. It'll just go to our cell phone, to the supercomputer, and back to the cell phone, and then to us the correct language. So I want every country that is part of the Five Eyes to go ahead and give all of their citizens 1,000 copies. I mean, I can understand it being working best for America because we do have freedom of speech. They don't have freedom of speech in England. They can get in trouble for accusing people of being Nazis if they're Republican or conservatives, because they're telling the truth, and the truth cannot be out. If anyone was to let them know that the part of the Nazi takeover was to have the Muslims take over the whole world. Because you have to remember, the Nazis had good ideas, but then the satanic part got involved, and then they started to kill the Jews. The whole everyone should get money is a good idea, but taking it from other people is a bad idea. Forcing businesses to charge you a certain amount for products is a bad idea. Having the government give you a free cell phone is a good idea because you know they're going to record your private cell phone. So go ahead and just eliminate the private company. And so they would have no reason to record a private record a private cell phone. Because even though I have a government cell phone that records you and the noise around you, so there'd be no reason to record a private cell phone. You have a public cell phone that you can record it. Okay, thank you. Bye.